Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm loving life really here on YouTube. I am a full-time reseller on multiple platforms as well as YouTube here. We're doing our solds, you guys, and I did do every other week on this one. I'm excited because sales are picking up, and you'll see that I'm cross-posting to other platforms. Those platforms are picking up. Plus, I am upticking the number of listings that I'm doing. I'm cutting back a little bit on some of my live sales. My husband and I have been talking about the projection of where my business is going, and I'm still doing lives, but I'm going to be increasing the number of listings that I do on a daily basis. Instead of doing 5 listings a day, I'm going to go back to what I was doing over a year ago, which was 15 to 20 listings a day. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to still be doing lives, but I'm just not going to be doing as many. My lives are doing okay, but I'm just not seeing as much movement on them as I had hoped. So I'm still going to be doing them because people are coming in and purchasing things. But when I was doing really well in my business over a year ago, it was because I was doing a lot of listings. My husband and I talked about it, and we're like, we're going to get back to doing more listings as well as doing lives. So that's how I'm doing it. So I'm back up to doing at least 15 listings a day, probably pushing 15 to 20. But I'm also selling on Depop now. Y'all know I'm already selling on Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay. And I also have added another live selling platform. I'm going to be working on building that up. It's a fairly new platform. If you guys have never heard about it, it's called District. I will be doing a video on that. Stay tuned for that. But guys, for today, let's dive into these solds. We've got some great solds, you guys. I think it's going to surprise you what's selling. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we are going to dive into this. Guys, we have a few sales that have been made the last couple weeks. Sorry, getting a drink of water. And I'm excited because I have started cross-posting on Depop again, probably about 3 weeks ago now. And I'm starting to make some more sales on there. I'm very happy about that. And sales are picking up on eBay. Made some sales on Mercari and Poshmark. So we're going to dive in and we're just going to enjoy this and have a good time. I'm going to share with you. Now, I have been listing on Depop for quite some time. It's probably been about a year. So I'm super glad to see that I'm starting to make more sales on here. These 2 sales here happened during the time frame that we're talking about. This was a pair of women's scrubs. And let me see here. These sold for $22. Those were Dolan Anthropology scrubs. You can see it right here. These sold for $22. Guys, Depop does not charge a fee now. They changed their structure. They're doing what Mercari's doing, where they're charging the buyer for the fees. And so I've been making sales on here. So my straight profit on these items is literally like on Mercari. When an item sells, it's just pure profit. I got these pants on an auction or whatnot quite some time ago. Decided to just go ahead and cross-post these, and they sold for $22. Over here, I think I paid like $8 for these. So great profit on those. And then this, it was a no, not Maybell. This is a Free People dress. Free People dress. I had this listed for $35. They sent me a $24 offer, which I gladly took because I've had these Free People pieces for a while. My investment in these was $7.45 from a box. And so, as you can see, really good profit on this piece. And then this one we'll do next week. We're going to go ahead and dive into Mercari. Guys, I've been selling more kids pieces. I did sell one on Mercari. I'm actually making more kids sales on eBay, which we'll see here momentarily. Still have yet to make any kids sales on Poshmark, which surprises me, but I'm happy that they're at least selling on eBay. Okay, this item now, you know my COG on my items is super low. Like around $1, typically $1.25. So when I sell kids pieces, even if it sells for $4 or $5, I'm still typically doubling, tripling my money on these pieces. Okay, and this item here sold for $10. It was just an outright purchase, and I was just so happy with that one. Great, great little jacket that went out the door. The next item is, let me shut down my notifications so it's not just constantly beeping on y'all. Okay, Abercrombie & Fitch Women's Distressed Blazer. It's a little denim blazer. Super cute. It sold on offer for $20. Very happy with this. This was one of those items where it either came in that bulk thread-up box from from ThreadUp, or it came in an Abercrombie box, which is more than likely, and that cog on that was like $2.50. So either way, really good profit on this piece. Okay, going on, Banana Republic, guys, it does sell for me. I know a lot of people have a hard time selling Banana Republic. I don't know what it is about Banana Republic, but it does sell well for me. My cog on this, again, was $2.50. I bought some boxes, a couple boxes from Helpsy Source over a year ago. The offer on this was $12. I took it, got it out the door. Very happy with that. And a couple more. Tommy Hilfiger. This was from a Helpsy Source box. My cog on these items for the men's was $3. So again, really great profit. Sold this for $14. The guy did give me feedback how he absolutely loved my packaging. He loves the shirt, and he said most definitely buy for me again. So I was really, really very humbled and happy with that. This was another men's piece, guys. I've had this for a while. $3 for this. Came from a ThreadUp men's box probably about a year and a half ago. And so my cog on this was $3, and it sold for $15 from an offer. More than happy to ship that out the door. Let's move on over to Poshmark, you guys. All right. I have had this hat for a while. Let's go ahead and click on these as we're going through. So this was a hat that I got in, I think it was like one of those fun boxes. Either that, or I got it at a garage sale or something for a couple bucks. Either way, my cog is probably a few dollars. This finally sold for $14. I was so happy to receive this offer. I could not even imagine. I was happy. I was happy to get that out the door. Okay, next is more free people. I have been cross-posting my free people, and it is selling. I'm so excited. Free people, again, my cog on this was $7.45. I posted this literally the very same day. I got 3 different offers on different platforms, and finally sold it for $15. So yeah, this one I didn't make a lot of profit. I basically got my money back, maybe a little bit extra by the time I took the fees out, but I was just honestly happy to get this out the door. Honestly, I didn't even have a cog into this because this was one of mine that I bought over a year ago, so there was no cog on this. So it's pretty much just straight profit, but it sold quickly, like within the day. I was very happy with that. All right. Abound. This was from a Boutique by the box that I got a couple years ago. My cog on this was $4. So when I got a $17 offer on this, now guys, I've been going through my inventory and checking to make sure that everything is not only listed, but it's listed on all my platforms now, since I am cross-posting to more platforms. And I am noticing that I'm making more sales cross-posting and double-checking to make sure they're all listed. So it is paying off. $17, so even once they took the $3 out for this, or actually it's $17, so it's $4. So I still made 3 times my money on this piece, so I was very happy with that. All right, next one is a Michael Kors. This is a blouse. This was another one of those items. Cog on this was $3.06. Oh, I'm sorry, $2.25. This was from, I'm not sure what box this was from, but either way, I received an offer, or they accepted an offer. I don't remember, honestly, but it sold for $17, so I made really good profit on this piece. Very happy. I've had this one for a while. Again, have been cross-posting items, and I'm very happy that I did because they are selling. All right, here's another free people piece, guys. This one, I found when I was packaging it. Guys, I'm telling you the story for a reason. When I was packaging this item, I found a hole in the pit of this dress. And I felt so bad because it had already sold this to this gal. So I reached out to her and I let her know, I am so sorry, but I found a hole in the armpit. And she asked me how big the hole was, so I told her, and then I also sent her a photo of the hole in the armpit. I said, do let me know if you still want me to send this out, or if you want me to cancel. Either way, I'm totally fine. My sincerest apologies that I missed this. She answered me back saying the hole isn't that bad. I still really want the piece. So one, always reach out to your customer if you find a flaw in the item before you're shipping, if you're in the process of shipping. And you find a flaw, always make sure you let the customer know that you found a flaw. Second of all, ask them if they still want you to ship it, because some people do still want the item, Or if they just want to cancel, that's fine too. But give them the option to either go ahead and ship it or cancel. Give them that option. Don't just assume that they want to cancel. She ended up still wanting it. Like I said, this item sold for $21. I was so happy that she still wanted it. And so that went out the door. Very, very pleased with it. And she gave me a good review. So, all right, next item. Rails. I have had this item for a while too. And I finally started cross-posting it. And it's an extra large sweatshirt. It was listed for $35. I received an offer for $29. Gladly accepted this. I believe my COG on this was like $4. It was in great condition and really great profit on this piece. All right, let's dive into the last item on here. Again, cross-posting more items. I've had this one for a while too. And my COG on this was from one of those liquidation boxes. You know, when I was still buying from Quick Lots? This came from that box. I can tell by what the COG is. And this item, I finally, I think I received an offer for $35. I'm not sure how much I had this listed for. But either way, it sold. Very, very happy. I made really good profit on these jeans. Yeah. Let's dive right on into eBay, guys. All right. I told you guys last week that I had listed 2 Old Navy pieces. Now, it's coming soon. I'm going to be doing some unboxings. I did order another ThredUp 200-pound box. So there's going to be 4 boxes coming of ThredUp. My COG on that's probably going to be about $1 to $1.50 depending on the pieces. I'm hoping to get definitely some mall brands, Old Navy, different things like that, and who knows what else might come in it. You guys will see what comes in it because we are going to do some unboxing from that, so stay tuned. The reason why I mention this is I had actually ordered this off of ThredUp for myself. I really love the color, but the fit just did not look good on me, and I really prefer my dresses to be a little bit longer than just above knee length on this. Even though it looked cute, my husband liked it, I decided to just go ahead and sell it. Paid $8 for this, and I listed it Old Navy literally the same day. I received an offer for $20 and sold it. This is the second Old Navy piece. You guys saw the one that last sold 2 weeks ago. It was a white dress. That was actually from a ThredUp box. So my COG on that one was $1.05. But this one, both of them sold within a day of me listing them. I could not believe how fast. I'm not saying all Old Navy will sell that fast, but I am not sleeping on Old Navy anymore by any means. I've always thought it wouldn't do well, but I am finding that style is definitely selling, guys. If you have brands, in fact, I was just saw an advertisement. We're posting from a gal who does very well on platforms, and she had a H&M piece, I think it was. I don't know if it was an H&M or something, but it was one of those brands that people just never look at because of the brand. But it had some great factors to it. It was boho, and she sold it for $25, you guys. I am definitely noticing, I've been sharing this to my friends, I'm definitely noticing that that style pieces are selling just as well as high-end brand pieces, guys. So don't sleep on style. Anyway, moving on. I was so happy that that one sold. All right, guys, kids pieces. They are coming up here. I had this one listed for probably around $12. Yeah, $12. I was doing a 20% off offer. They sent me a $9.60 offer. Again, guys, my COG in this was $1. And I made, sold it for $9.60 and then the fees. So I think I made like around $7 on this thing because the fee to ship this thing was like $4 or $5. So my fees on this is like $2 to $3. So yeah, $6 to $7 profit on this piece, you guys. Very, very happy with that. All right, I am definitely listing more kids pieces, I'm telling you. Another one was listed for $12, sold for $9.60. So again, even if I made $6 on this, profit of $5 on a kids piece, yes, all day long, all day long. Oh, see, my shipping on this was only $3.79. So my fees, yeah, my fees were probably like $3. Okay, very, very happy with that. All right, again, another kids piece, guys. This one. Now, these were items that I've been doing in lives that weren't selling, so I decided to start listing them. They're not selling on Poshmark, they're selling on eBay. I am so, so happy because the fee is so much less, and they don't have to pay nearly as much as shipping, because as we all know, Poshmark, the shipping is almost, what, $8, $9? Here, it's half of that. It's like typically around $4, because most of my kids' pieces are around 4 ounces or less. If they're like sweaters or jackets, maybe 8 ounces, maybe 12 for coats. So they're paying a lot less than shipping on here, and I'm so happy with that, and the fees are less. This sold for $8. So even with the extra shipping and all of that, I still made probably about $4 on this piece, and it cost me $1. Very, very happy. Okay. Ted Baker. I was so happy that this sold. I've had this listed for a while, and I just recently, again, I'm going through inventory. I had this listed much higher, and I brought the price down to $50. This is Ted Baker. I bought a box of them. You guys know this because we did an unboxing. Sorry. And I decided to bring it down. Somebody sent me an offer of $40. My caulk on these pieces was $20. Y'all know, if you've been watching my videos for some time now, I don't buy boxes like that anymore where the caulk is that steep. It's just not my business model. But I was so happy to get this offer and made good profit back on that piece. And it was a swim piece that went out the door. I was so happy with that one. All right, moving on to more kids, guys. Again, this sold for $8. I've been listing some of these items, just basic pieces for $10 to adjust for sales and, you know, fees and all that. This sold for $8. So again, probably made like $4 or $5 on this one by the time the fees were said and done. With my caulk invested, probably a $4 profit. Another kids piece, guys. Again, about a $4 profit by the time fees are all said and done. Really cute Nikes, sweatshirt, zip-up, hooded jacket. Yeah. I am just so happy with these. All right. This was Carhartt. Again, I've been cross-posting. I finally cross-posted this one, and it relisted on eBay, and I don't remember what my COG was on this one, honestly. But either way, it sold for $16. I know my COG wasn't that high on this one. Probably a few dollars, maybe either $3.06 or $3. It wasn't that high, so really good profit on this one as well. Moving on to a couple more. Patagonia. This was one of the items that was in my closet. And I don't really wear skirts much anymore because I really prefer midi skirts. And honestly, when I walked in this, because it had the split line here, you see how it opens here? It kept popping open on me. It just was making me uncomfortable, and because of my hips and everything, I decided to sell it. And I got so many different offers on this. I actually had a couple of people purchase. One actually sent me an offer on Depop but never paid, and then somebody sent me an offer on Macari, but their payment didn't go through, and it finally sold on eBay for $19.50. There was no COG on this because it was from my closet. So $19 profit after fees and everything. Very happy with that one. Vintage. All right, this was one of those pieces that I had delisted it for a while ago, and it was sitting in my delist section of my selling platform, and I finally cross-posted it. And I got an offer like 3 days later for $16.25. My COG on this, pretty sure was $3. So really good profit on this vintage Talbot's 100% linen skirt. Super cute skirt. Very, very sweet. Alright guys, last but not least, another Aritzia piece. My COG on these was $11.25. I was doing a 35% off this last weekend for Labor Day. Somebody snatched up some pieces, and this was one of them. It sold for $22.75. Obviously taking out fees, I made probably like $18, $19 on this. So I did make a little bit of profit on this one, but I was just really glad to get this out the door. Working on getting more of my Aritzia moved out. When I bought this box, I probably shouldn't have bought it because I did pay a little bit higher of a fee on it. Won't be doing that again, as you know. But I'm just really glad to get these pieces moved. Alright, you guys, let's finish this video out. Okay, you guys, as you saw, I'm listing kids' clothes, and they're selling, you guys. I'm making great profit on kids' clothes, listing them on eBay. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Super glad you joined me. Hopefully you don't mind the noise in the background. Somebody's getting a new roof put on, but it is too beautiful of a day to not be out here and share this with you when we're doing our soul videos. So I hope you enjoy this beautiful sunshine. The birds are singing. The wind's breezing. It's just absolutely beautiful out today. Guys, I've got some great videos coming up. We have a thread-up box coming in. 200-pound box I ordered. It is coming.
So I'm hoping by the end of the week we're going to be doing some unboxings for that. And I have a video I'm going to be doing on District and what's going on with that. What is District? Stay tuned for that video. You guys, until next time, be productive, and we'll see you.